I'm here the last one before lunch, so I'll better make it worth it. I'll be talking indeed about reuse, so building nicely on the last presentation about the importance of coupling sustainability with the digital transformation. I'm Tom, working for Made, and I'm help companies to move to a more circular economy. The presentation is also powered by Undo, who provides a platform, digital platform, to track the whole reuse phase of different products and services. So Made is a one-stop shop agency, as I call it. So we provide strategy both to implementation, design, all the way to production, and we do that across multiple industries. Now, my background, I've worked for 18 years, more or less, with the company Ecover, that some people might know here, also in Belgium. It's a company that produces ecological washing and detergents. And I was there long-term innovation, and definitely around 15 years also working quite closely on everything related to reuse models, circular models, also recycling, better recycling of packaging. So I've experienced lots of different technologies, ways of making reuse more accessible in those last 15 years. And up to a level where we had countries where 50% of our portfolio was sold in reuse systems. I've also worked a lot through Ellen MacArthur, with lots of other brands on harmonization of reuse systems, and hence I think the link to the talk today, where we all understand that as a brand we cannot do this alone. We need to collaborate and we need to come to certain standards. And I think, yeah, that's the key. Because if you look at circularity, which the recent Circular Gap report still shown, we are still going backwards. We are not improving globally. Circularity is going backwards, while we still produce a lot more new products that get on the market. I think, but you can be the change. But I think one of the reasons why, especially reuse, is not really getting traction in the market is there's a lot of misconceptions around reuse models, which come from the first trials that we had in the market, which often were a failure, and hence these misconceptions are still there in the market, that reuse is potentially less ecological, reuse is less profitable, reuse could be less convenient, and reuse could be less safe. Now, through all of the pilots I've done with multiple retailers, multiple brands, we have been able to prove that these statements are not true, if you look at the less, that we can make all of those four things work, but that requires the twin transformation. We need to couple the transformation towards a circular economy with the sustainable, with the digital transformation that many of you are working on. And it's by coupling those two that you can enable those new business models to thrive and to really scale. And hence, we'll dive a bit deeper, and I created a hypothetical example with this brand Soapy, which is a non-existing brand. But I've wanted to use it as a symbol for how a complete customer journey could work. And everything I show has been at least piloted with, indeed, retailers across the world. So there's no technology that's kind of completely undoable. It's all realistic. The QR code, indeed, is also scannable, but it leads to a fake website of the brand Soapy. So I'll tell Susie's shampoo story. So Susie really hates a bad hair day. So shampoo is really important for her. So she's really focused on quality. At the same time, she is interested in sustainability, but that's definitely on a second level. Her mission is really to get a shampoo that makes my hair shine every day. And once she walks through the store, she sees this, her attention is captured by the screen. So there's a machine on the shelf, and a machine is playing an advertising about customized shampoo. Now this machine is an existing machine, Fyllar machine, state-of-the-art refill for in-store. What you can do also as a brand is that you can do targeted advertising based on location. So even on a store level, you can send direct specific advertising. You can even use, if that's not too creepy for you, face recognition, more on, okay, what type of persona is this? So you can also drive more targeted information on the machine. So in this case, Susie is attracted by the message of personalized shampoo. She has tried some of these models online, but it's always with subscription, and she don't want to really lock herself in too much with subscription. The machine, again, could be enabled with mixing. So definitely what today it can do already is it mixes water with the concentrate. So both in detergents as in food, this has been proven, but you can even add flavors or certain ingredients. And for Susie, one of the things that's really important to her as well is allergies. So she wants a shampoo that's done for her hairstyle, and she wants to avoid certain allergies, so the machine will produce that product for her. The machine also allows for closed fill, so no spilling on the shelf. So you plug in the packaging, machine opens the packaging, fills it, closes it, and you take out the pack. So once she's gone through the process, she has her new product to take home. Of course, passing through the scanning, she can do self-scanning. So with that same code, again here the barcode from GS1 comes in. So with that star harmonized barcode, it can do flexible pricing as well. So based on the choice of the machine communicates with the tilt system. The barcode will show her the specific product she bought. She can even choose, eventually, if you want to allow that, a customized volume. So she can fill her bottle with 500 ml or 750 ml with a specific product, and the price will be immediately translated to the pricing on the shelf, also using the clever barcode system. Now, when she gets home, of course, she needs to be happy with the product, so she tries it out. It makes her hair feels good. She doesn't like the fragrance that much, so she wants to have a different fragrance, and she wants to have an additional product to really come to a hair treatment instead of just a shampoo. So she's going to look for new products. Again, by scanning the code on her phone, she can learn much more about the products that are still in the range. Another nice example, switching to a very different category I like in this case, is a laundry product that could eventually speak to your laundry machine. So the laundry product, again, has a smart QR code from GS1. The laundry machine scans the bottle with the laundry product, and the machine will adapt the program according to the laundry that is used, because you have multiple concentration levels of laundry products. Now again, through using the GS1 code, she can, of course, get all product information, and I think we've seen multiple examples where the QR code shows that level of product information, but you can also need to get really focused, directed promotional activity, so you know which product she has filled. The pack actually stores the filling data, so the packaging is equipped also with the RFID tag, so the machine talks to the packaging. It will store all the information on the packaging, and that's then sent to the information behind the QR code. So whenever you scan the product, it will know when you have scanned, and of course, once you identify yourself, that information is all stored together with the packaging of products. At all time, you know where your products have been distributed and which products are there. Once you start building a hair regime, you can also see how much product she still has at home, which ones need to be refilled, where she can do the refilling, which is a nearby location to go refilling. Does she already have collected, let's say, 5 bottles that she can immediately take back to the store? All that information is there. And she can get nudges like, oh, your shampoo is almost empty. Think about next time bringing it to a refill station. And of course, once you come back, and this is where the loyalty comes in, that interaction becomes even much more personal. The machine can really say, by approaching it, by showing the packaging, the machine can already address her, hi Susie, thanks for coming back the second time. Because we see you coming back, we're going to give you an extra discount because we see you're going to be this loyal customer. And you can really gamify the whole thing. So each time you can bring different rewards. You can even couple rewards from other brands who want to target Susie because she buys ecological shampoo. You can, when she approaches the machine, you can also give them extra discount on other products like you have now with the supermarket loyalty cards. Now this is from point of view of consumer. There's also a very interesting point of view of the retailer. So this case, the retailer, more of a smaller shop. When she looks at the product, she can get complete product dashboards where she can monitor sales and immediately get carbon reduction data on total level. As you can see, of course, the sales of that specific product, and which client have brought back their bottle. Is there loyalty that you generate or not? Is there still a lot of empty bottles at people's homes? So you need to do like a push to get those empty bottles back. But also from a brand perspective, if Soapy has access to that data, which will be in negotiation with the retailer, and they can definitely also monitor all that data, get live sales data to implement their supply chain. From each individual pack, you can see how many times it has been refilled, how much CO2 is saved on each refill, and yeah, basically give you all that information. And we've proven with the retailer that with this combination, they can achieve supply chain efficiencies, about 30% reduction in supply chain efficiencies, both on shelving new products as on stocking the product in the warehouse. Now, finally, as a conclusion, this is, of course, not only for refill in store. There is refill at home. There is refill pre-fill model where you return the bottles, like the beer bottles, or you have e-commerce systems where you allow people to send back the packaging, which eventually can be flat packaging. I think we need to find harmonization across those four models. And of course, there's not only the harmonization of the data, which I think now is a huge step from GS1, that they have harmonized this data to this new QR system. There's also harmonization needed when wanting to scale refill on a packaging level. And the good news is that there we see brands, retailers, and industry collaborating on those standardizations as well on a packaging level. So soon, the harmonization of data and the harmonization of packaging will come together and will enable a completely new business case for any brand and retailer. Thank you.